The following video is proudly presented by MightyOxTrading. All information contained in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial or investment advice. Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Wednesday. CPI report today. Ready to rock and rumble. Well, actually, I'm not. I meant to set up the strategy last night. Totally forgot. So we'll work on that here shortly. Hope everyone's having a great morning so far. Let me know if you can hear my fan noise. I'm trying to figure out the best way to have it without getting it being annoying. But I haven't quite figured it out yet. As we come on here, let me get my phone going. I forgot to do that as well. Great morning so far. There we go, YouTube. NQ sending a short signal right as we're talking here. Okay, there we go. Excellent. Thank you, Rand. Perfect then. So, hour away from the inflation report. Markets have been kind of rangy overnight, slow grind up. I have about a little over about 230 points of range here on NQ, slow grind up. It's actually above yesterday's highs, I think. Nope, not quite, but getting there. How are you doing this morning, Rand? ES has about 58 points of range. Kappa coming up, about 160 ticks of range. Gold been coming up as well. Everything's been coming up overnight. About 23 points of range. The UltraBond has recovered from lows it hadn't seen. This low over here is about a 4-year low. It's recovered. Almost 2 points of range. About 5.5 points of range on crude oil, also coming up. And last but not least, we see natural gas just made a new daily high. And it has just under 300 ticks of range. You can see last night, NQ is, oops, so I unblew up the chart. NQ in the evening time was just a grind fest. Look at that. Yeah, early in the evening we had some decent moves on it coming up, but then starting about here, about 10:30 Eastern, it stayed in this 45 point range for almost 3 hours, just going up and down, sine waving until it finally broke here, and it broke down about a half an hour before Europe opened, and then started recovering. But yeah, last night was just an absolute. It just stayed in this range for quite a while. So that's where we sit right now. We've been kind of grindy, rangy in the last half hour, 45 minutes again after this nice move up. 486 up to 537. It's about a 50 point move up there. Back a little bit up, a little bit down. And meanwhile, I got a set up my strat for 8:30 for the CPI report. Oops. How's it been going today, Rand? 8. No, 7. 40. Gauntlet account. H6 heart thumper. Enabled. So it's the ATM name. Apply. What is the ATM name? Do I have it in here? Super Trend 1? No. I don't even know what that is. Heart thumper. Okay. You hear me talking to myself, ignore me. I'm setting up a strategy on NinjaTrader. Oops, there's a signal, so let me look at that first. Kappa. Copper's kind of ugly recently. Ew. Not a fun chart there. Crude's made this nice move up, pulling back now. Crude. It's an I think I would have remembered to do this last night and I didn't. Okay, that one's right. That one's right. Everyone's quiet so far this morning. NQ. Ooh, big move there on NQ. Popped up 12 points, 13 points, 14 points, 15 points. Wow. ES popping up 5 points. Right at the blue. Wonder what caused that. We just hit a new daily high and went above yesterday's high. Heart thumper 40. Sell. Blah blah blah. Okay. Apply. Let's go look at this. Whatever that prompted that did not affect gold. A little bit of up on copper. There's the Russell. Crude pop back up. Check our news. Ah. And a pullback here right after that big move. Not seeing any news there that caused that little pop. continue setting up my stuff here for CPI. Behind the scenes. Enabled 729 dot 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 dot. Okay, good. Apply. Good. Okay. Okay. Copper, gold, UltraBond. Anyway, glad you're hanging out, Rand Wolf. Happy to have you. And now we're kind of squirrely, just at a higher level. So you can see we did slightly get a new daily high. Which is slightly higher than yesterday's daily high. Now I need to go in and adjust the strategy. I mean, adjust the... There. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. And Q, pulling back. So we came up, big candle here, 18-point candle, full move was 25 points, and immediately pulled back. Now we're back to the SMA line. See, we did some trading overnight. Not overnight, but last evening. Down a little bit in the gauntlet, down a little bit in the ETF, up a little tiny bit in TCP. Hoping to add to those. Not the minuses, but the pluses. I think we're going to have a slow morning as people wait for the CPI report. So slow next 45 minutes. I'm going to eat some breakfast while we wait. I'm going to mute so you don't hear me chew as we continue watching. Crude. So Crude's making a new, continues to make a new daily high here. NQ trying to give it that whole candle back, and it has. I should have grabbed this short possibly. See where it goes. We weren't really heading down before. Well, it was pulling back right before that burst up. So man might be trying to head down. Could have been a small gain here. We'll see where this goes. Obviously, it didn't take it. But it's kind of wishy-washy right now. Low this recent pullback down here was 12,511. We're about 10 points above that. Isabach, yeah, I'm eating quick. I didn't even think you wanted to hear me chew. So you're gonna hear me muted just for a few minutes as I quickly scarf down some eggs. How are you doing today? Morning, Matt. Hello, Gary. Good morning to you all. You all ready for the CPI? Hello, stay true. So, yep, I should have grabbed this short. It's down 7 points or so. See if it gets back down below 11. Really point out that I should have taken it. The time 12. Hello, FGD. Hello, time 12. I don't recognize your name. If you're new to the stream, welcome. Yes, can you hear me? Are you hearing me? Let somebody know you're hearing me. Or somebody let me know you're hearing me. Hello, G-Cart. How are you doing? Well, we're going to trade NQ during the CPI report. Other than that, I trade NQ, ES, gold, and crude mainly, but look at other things at times as well. Okay, good. Thank you, Randwolf. Hey, hello, The Wire. Are you talking to yourself or the market? Anyway, guys, give me like 3 minutes here to finish my eggs. I'm gonna mute for that. That's why you won't be able to hear. You won't be hearing anything for the next couple minutes, unless you really want to hear me chew, and I can like continue so you can hear me chew. But I don't think you want that. Chewing while trading, that'll be my next stream. Good morning, Rebecca. How are you doing? Hello, Terry. I agree. I like Trade-of-8 and TradingView. Fortunately, my Elite Trader funding account is very close to going bye-bye. So how's the trading been going for everybody? How did yesterday go? While I'm sitting here chewing, if you see NQ heading down, I'll run this Sharevision promo. It's about 90 seconds, and I'll be done with my eggs by the time it's done. MightyOxTrading is proud to announce a return to the Sharevision.com platform. Sunday through Thursday evenings at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time, starting May 9th, we'll be trading the Asia session live. For those of you unaware, Sharevision is a startup company that bills itself as the first dedicated streaming platform for the world of finance and trading. They have channels for some of the big boys like Bloomberg and Bazinga, plus streamers of crypto, forex, and futures trading. Back in February, they contacted me and asked if I was interested in streaming on their platform, and they would pay me for each daily stream I do. In mid-April, there was a little hiccup, and I stopped streaming on their platform. But I'm happy to announce that that hiccup is over, and we will go back to 5 evenings a week. So here's the new streaming schedule. This addition does not affect our morning streams on YouTube. We will still be here 5 mornings a week. Just now we have evening streams as well. In order to take full advantage of Sharevision's monetization, I do need 100 followers there. So I'm asking for a favor. Even if you have no interest in trading in the evening, if you could sign up there and follow my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. The link is in the video description posted in the chat and in the video description below. And if you feel like tuning in and watching me trade in the evenings, that would be great too. So now you have 10 opportunities a week to trade with me. And who couldn't use some more ox in their life? Now back to live trading. And we're back. Yeah, we're back at the Russell's one I watch. Russell makes nice moves, oftentimes moves with NQ and ES. But of the 4 indices, it can be the rebel of the bunch, and it can also be leading the others at times. So yeah, Russell's definitely, I've traded the Russell here and there. 2020 AD, welcome. New name that I don't recognize as well. If you're enjoying the stream, I hope you hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. And join the herd by subscribing. Goad. So I definitely made a mistake not taking this short here. Gone down 12 points. Tick strike is definitely knocking. Knocking on NQ's door. Sorry. As we continue to head down, ES as well. ES really sent the signal before early compared to NQ. NQ was already kind of grinding down. ES was still grinding up. Rebecca, remind me, are you trading a sim right now? Are you trading a evaluation account? Or are you trading your own brokerage account? Ooh, loud. Oh, definitely a grind down. We popped up with a strong candle here and it's just fading down. And it's about to get below this low over here. Nope. Cool. I couldn't remember. Sometimes I'm lucky to remember what I'm trading. 50 Sunni, the biggest news today is in 30 minutes. It's the inflation report, CPI report. After that, let me see if we have any other speakers or big news today. CPI, CPI, CPI. Crude oil inventories. We have a Fed speaker at noon Eastern, and that's about it for today. How you doing, 50 Sunni? Pop back up there on the Nasdaq by about 9 points up to the SMA line. Now, I believe he talked yesterday. Gold coming down nicely there. Check. Are my alerts firing? Well, yeah, they are. It's probably just missing them. Okay. Hello, the race of men. Good morning to you. Thirteenth Street Warrior. Me? Do you mean I left early yesterday? Oh, big move. Loud clicking in my ears. It's actually a little annoying. Big move up here. Oh, thank you. 9-point candle, little pullback, 11-point candle. Excuse me. Yeah, I swear I changed the settings on Nightbot yesterday so they wouldn't pop as much. Maybe I forgot to hit save. Gotta look at that. 13th Street Warrior, I went to my normal 11 o'clock Eastern. Hello, Barry45, welcome. Hey, Gardner, how you doing? So, kind of watching the market here for the next half hour. Doubt I'll enter anything, but if something really catches my eye, I will. I gotta adjust my... Still adjusting my Heart Thumper 1010 news strategy. Don't want to make the same mistake I made last time. Okay, that looks right now. Yay. Yay. Heart Thumper. Okay. Strategies just to make sure. Go through. Boom. Boom. All looks good. All looks good. Okay. Ready to rock and rumble. Hello, Lost Tribes. Yeah, Kathy Woods knows what she's doing. Though I really haven't followed any recent moves. Watching here, waiting. Let's look at NQ overnight while we wait. This was, like I said, last evening was a Chop Fest city. Chop Fest city, here we come. Anyway, so this is about midnight my time. Not wouldn't have taken this. Might have taken this. I can't say I wouldn't have. I shouldn't have, but I can't say I wouldn't have. You can see looking for 15 points is what I usually look for. With a 10-point stop, I would have stopped out on that. But not have gotten in on that. Not have gotten in on that. Not gotten in there. Shouldn't have gotten in there. It might have. Yep, Bitcoin continues to go down. Though they're trying to say that the worst is over now because that whole Terra Luna, I don't understand all of it. I'm kind of taking a chance, taking time to learn all about it. That Terra Luna thing. So you see, that would have been a win. This would have been a nice win. Clone. No. That would have been a loss. Let's check what gold's doing. Gold's trying to pop up to the SMA line. That would have been a win. Not have taken that long going against the trend. Would have taken this. I shouldn't take that short, but I probably would have fell for it. That would have been a loss. And this one would have also been a loss. You can see it was a choppy move down. Hello, A-Pain. Nope. I do not use a golden cross or death cross. And you can see this start right here is where we started this move up, but I wouldn't have taken either of those signals well into the band, so that's where it's a bummer. And it did precipitate this pullback, although that pullback honestly would not have been enough to knock me out, I don't think. I would not, probably would not have taken those signals. Yeah, that would have been enough to pull a 10-point stop, because that's why right there. Now, a smart me could have taken, once it came back down here, this little move here, that's a reversal candle type. Gave us a couple little pullbacks along the way. You see this long uptrend that I would have been like, if I would have been trading at this time instead of sleeping, I would have been grumbling the entire way up that, oh, I wish I had taken that. Good luck, Matt. I have it set up to do my gauntlet account. Hello, the highest. I don't recognize your name either. If this is your first time here on the stream, welcome. Well, even if it's not your first time, welcome. For anybody that's new, I'd love to have you subscribe. Join the herd. We do live stream every morning, 7:30 a.m. Eastern. We also live stream every evening over on Sharevision at 7:45 Eastern. This chop here, I might have wanted to jump on that short. I don't think it would have been bad if I had. Maybe not. 10-point stop. There we go. 15-point profit target. Yeah, that would have actually worked. How about that? Would not have taken that short. Definitely wouldn't have taken that long. And this is the short I should have taken, and I didn't. As you can see, easy peasy lemon squeezy, 15 points. And did not take this long going against the downward trending SMA. And we're back to where we are at. So for those of you that are new, for big news events such as FOMC, inflation reports, non-farm payrolls, etc., I run a strategy that automatically places orders on my NQ chart 5 seconds before the news pop hits. It places the orders 10 points above and below the current price, with the goal that it bursts up one way, grabs that order, their market orders, and it continues bursting up. It's worked 8 out of 10 times. I count last time as a work, even that it did work, but I was trying a trailing stop and I set it up wrong, but it would have worked. I've made as much as $1,000 off the move. Usually it's around 300-400. The risk is that it pops one way, grabs the order, and then immediately reverses. Then the other side acts as a stop loss. So it's about a $400 risk if it fails. Quant Tower. Quant Tower is the most annoying thing when it has an update. It sends a sound every 30 minutes. UltraBond. Yep, I started doing it, but it's doing it manually is really hard because you're trying to get these orders on the chart with a time ticking down, but you don't want them to fill early because sometimes you get a little bit of spike right in the 30 seconds before. So Matt or Rocco found a way to he wrote the strategy for NinjaTrader because I don't have skills like that, and now they just automatically those orders pop up automatically for me 5 seconds before. But let's see, last week I did it on FOMC and I won as much as $600 in the profit, and it started going against me. And by the time I got it closed, I only had $100 in profit. So now I have added a trailing stop loss, but I tried it on Friday for non-farm payrolls and I set it up wrong. I forgot to actually set a stop loss on it, so the stop loss stayed at 0. And as soon as it came back down, it stopped me out for, instead of the $1,000 I could have gotten off the move, it stopped me out for like $60 loss because I screwed up the setting. We are getting a short signal here. This was tempting. It's 15 minutes till the news though, so I don't know. I kind of hemmed and hawed about it. Should have jumped on maybe. Missed this short. Probably should have taken this one as well. I would have liked to have gotten the TCP a cushion on it and done the heart thumper on that, but I can't take the risk. And the couple of times we tried it with micros, though have less liquidity, and we've gotten some terrible fills. Matt tested it once and had a 18 points of slippage of micro. So I only do it on the mini, and I definitely can't do that on the TCP. Bitcoin hanging around 31,000. UltraBond heading down. So the couple minutes before news, you'll see me bring the NQ chart on in TradingView one side, the Ninja Trader chart on the other, and we'll watch it as it happens. I may, let it, try and let it manage the trade, but I also have the close button ready to be pressed if things go awry. Short signal there on gold. Interesting that both gold and NQ are coming down at the same time. Crude oil popping up. Copper grinding down. About 10 minutes away. Till yesterday, I didn't even realize that we had a CPI report today. And I keep track of FMLC and non-farm payrolls, but I gotta start remembering to keep track of the CPI. This means 3 times in the last 6 days I'm using this 10-10 strategy. I think the last time I tried it on the CPI report, though, it did not work. I think that was one of my failures. So we shall see. I had a great day on the gauntlet yesterday, so I got a little, got a little bit of risk that I can use. Did $958, I think, yesterday on the gauntlet. Down slightly today, 80 bucks from last night. For the people. Not ready for what? For the people? Bitcoin, about to touch major support on the daily. Yep. From last July. I see this last July it got down to looks like 29,301. The last June it hit 28,800. So Still no volume on micro copper. Oh, that was an interesting move that just happened on gold. 2.5 point candle down, right back up. Darn, I should have taken that short. Taking this short here. 49.2. It did pop up to 49.8. That would not have been enough to knock me out, and I would have nailed that. My trailing stop would have grabbed me before it started going back up. That would have been beautiful. Beautiful. And we see NQ is continuing to grind down here. It's going down about 10, 11 points since that short signal fired. Nothing major, but it's still been nice. Just trying to head further down, see if it gets below 12,500. Q popped up there. About 10-point pop, pulled back by 5. Silver? That'll be quite the move, wouldn't it? Is this guy reputable? I mean, that seems just a little outlandish. Give me a second here, guys. Bringing up RTrader Pro. Ooh, no, that's a pop up there 5 minutes before the news. 13 points up. Definitely seeing some interesting price action right here before news reports. Bringing up RTrader Pro as a backup just in case Ninja has a problem during the news report. Thank you, Matt, for reminding me of that. So nice little pop up here. Not a trade I would take even if we weren't facing news. So I would expect it's against the very short-term trend here. Road to Ruta. It sounds like Roto-Rooter. Okay. So let's grab the Ninja Trader chart and Q. Let me do one more quick run through to make sure everything's set up correctly. Heart Thumper strategy 40, blah blah blah. That's the right account. Enabled. 40 Heart Thumper. Wait, why is that up? That was wrong. How about that? I almost didn't have the right ATM name in there. That would have been bad. Gotta check that. There we go. That one's ready. Gauntlet. Okay. Okay. So NQ chart. Ninja Trader chart. We're ready to rock and rumble. See a big move down here right before. So a lot of movement here before the news. That was big move up, followed by big move down. Okay. 1 minute to go. At 5 seconds to go, you'll see 2 orders pop on my screen. "30 seconds ago, this is really jumpy. Even with 5 seconds, as jumpy as this is, I do have that risk of getting filled a little bit early. Hopefully it doesn't. There you see my orders. Oops, they're pink. Ah, crap. I forgot to... Whoa. I didn't get filled. I forgot to use a market order. Wow, I forgot to change the new strategy to the one Matt sent me with the market orders. I just cost myself $1,000. Oh. So those were limit orders, and I forgot to change it to market orders, and I just cost myself $1,000. So you saw the orders pop up. They should have been market orders, but I didn't install the new script that Matt sent me. I'm trying to do too much at once, and I keep forgetting to do important stuff. Oh my god. Ah. That just went down 160. It's going down. Oh my god. So I knew I forgot to do I knew I forgot to 155 points down on that first candle. So that was a $3,000 candle one direction. Another 50 points here. Great job, Matt. And no, it's my own fault. I remember I sent it, hey, you sent it, and I just forgot to install it. I don't believe that. That would have taken my Gauntlet account back into the positive. And Rand Wolf, the thing was that's just a one-time thing. You know, the original the original strategy had the limit orders. He sent me the updated strategy to install, and it's sitting there on Discord, and I just totally forgot to install it. Wow, I am frustrated, big time. This is sometimes I just feel like nothing's supposed to go my way with this stuff. So let's go check out the news, see what the actual numbers were. It's actual 6.2. Wait, I'm confused. I don't know what the difference between core CPI and regular CPI is. Actual is 8.3, forecast was 8.1. Core is 6.2, forecast was 6 even. Month over month was higher, so it was all higher. Excuse me while I go install that strategy so I don't forget for next time. So anyway, you can see how that strategy would have worked and how it worked for Matt. I believe Matt even posted a video there showing it. And so I'm going to count this as a win because that would have been a win. So it's worked 9 out of 11 times. So we're still heading down here. Okay. Hey Matt, I have a question. I don't know if I wasn't paying attention or was Tick Strike totally quiet during that. Gold also usually when the indices don't like a news report, gold does like it. Apparently, neither liked it. Crude coming down, natural gas coming up. Sounds good, Captain Price. Haven't seen you for a while, by the way, Captain Price. Sorry, I really didn't say anything. Seeing you talk there, but glad to see you. Tick strike really coming down now. I mean, really. Uh, so we look here, and this is the 15-minute candle. I think, yeah. This 15-minute candle is down 260 points. That's a $5,200 15-minute candle. Remember our low of yesterday, which was the low of the last like year and a half, was 102. See how far it continues to come down. Yep, he's one that wrote the strategy for me that should have worked for me, but he was smart enough to have it installed and I wasn't. Still coming down. We're under 200 now. Part of me wants to jump in on this with a micro. So anyway, that would have been exciting if I had gotten filled. So Matt, I'm curious. I don't have time to watch your video right now, but um, how much slippage did you get on the actual order on the market order fill? So it just popped up a little bit there. By a little bit, I mean 25 points. So guys, I believe the next big news report now will be FOMC meeting minutes on the 25th. That's in the afternoon though, so and I won't do a long stream just for meeting minutes. So then after that, the next one that I can use this strategy on, I think, will be non-farm payrolls on June 3rd. And that'll probably be another overnight, excuse me, another overnight stream. So now I need to find something to actually like trade. That could have made my day. That could have made my week. UltraBond also did not like that move, that news. That came down $1,000 at a shot. Gold didn't react too harshly, though it's continuing to come down. By the way, good morning, Ace. I forgot to say that. Hope you're doing well. ES in that move dropped 37 points. Wow. It's interesting. What's interesting is, if I had just followed the frickin' signals, ES and NQ both sent short signals before the news came out. It sent it on the. It's like there was a. It's almost like there was a leak of that news before it came out. Because NQ dropped 58 points in the minute before. And then the actual minute it dropped another 155. It's like ES dropped 8 points right before. One day I'll get this right. I'll do that with 50 contracts. No. Now we just kind of wait for an opportunity. Wow. Burl, do you not look at a news calendar? CPI report, inflation report just came out. Remember, folks, always be cognizant of the news. I use a website called financialjuice.com. On the left-hand side, you can see all the major news in every country of what's going to be happening over the next couple days. Like tomorrow, we have more news. We have jobless claims, which is normal, but we also have PPI and core PPI. I don't think those make the markets move that much. I gotta start keeping track of that. And jobless claims. And then financial juice, then you see it puts in red the stuff that's real important as it comes out. So definitely keep track of the news so you don't get caught unaware of what's going on. Well, Burl, you should. So we are about 45 minutes till the open. Everything's kind of taking a breath now. The gold popped back up to the SMA line here. It's a pretty big pop back up, 834 up to 42, so about 8 points. So 16 points of slippage, Matt, huh? Wow. That's actually a little bit scary. I think that's the fastest burst I've ever seen on a news report, honestly. Okay, I must have just been like totally blocking it out, Matt, as I was trying to figure out what was going on. Why my order didn't fill. Oh, yep, Bitcoin is under 30K. If it breaks that 28.8 from back here, that's going to be interesting. Oh, absolutely, Matt, you should be. Thing is, was that one contract or two, Matt? See, that's interesting because what's funny about that is you got 1876. So since we're both running the same strategy, I probably would have got something similar, and that actually would have blew my consistency rule by about $600. No, honestly, I probably would have sat there stunned, kind of like the way I sat there stunned looking at this and trying to figure out why I wasn't in the trade. Well, we'll try it next time. One of these days I'm going to get this right. Uh, it definitely seems to work most of the time. Obviously, it's not going to work all the time, but I'm pretty sure this is now 9 out of 11. So we're back under 200 on NQ and knocking downward. And I say knocking because tick strike. I will say this. I like this tick strike thing, but it can be annoying. So ES obviously back below 39. I mean, not back below 40. Low yesterday, I believe, was 61, maybe? I don't know. Not sure why I'm trying to look on a 1 minute chart when I have a easier chart to look at. Ah, yeah. No, 53 was the low yesterday. Yesterday. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. So my Elite Trader funding account is almost busted. But I did just take a quick trade there, made 20 bucks. Lots of clicking. The heck? Look at this move down. I'm in a trade on the TCP with 1 micro. Unfortunately, I can't see my profit because there we go. How much is that? It's a little risky, but okay. Remember, 112 or 102 is the low yesterday. We're at 120. Just watching this 1 micro work here. Struggling right around 120. Back down now, 112. 109. Beautiful. There's just hit yesterday's lows and bounced. Getting out there. So we hit 101. Yesterday's low is 102, and big bounce there. Back up to 130. That was a winning trade. Give me 1 second and I'll tell you how much it was a winning trade. Ooh. That was a $73 trade. I'll take that. On the TCP. Oh, wow. That's interesting, Matt. Maybe the system can keep up with that either. So that was a nice quick grab there, $73. I'll update the P&L at the top of the screen here in 1 minute. Oh, no, I'm wrong. I was already positive by a little bit on the TCP. That was only a $45 trade, unfortunately. Either way, that works. Trying to get myself some more breathing room in that TCP. And I gotta admit, I might not have been confident to enter that if I hadn't heard that clicking on Tick Strike. I wish I could afford to keep it. Gold popping up here, the long signal. Oh yeah. So here we are at 9 o'clock Eastern. NQ trying to pop back up. Actually sending a long signal. Don't want to take it there. I was going to check something and I don't remember what it is. It must be getting old. I hate that. And Q is trying to send this long signal. So from the bottom, which was 101, it's popped back up by 40 points that quick. That's a good point, Matt. That's an excellent point. So the market's taking a breath. It's probably going to take a breath here. I mean, I shouldn't say it's taking a breath because it is kind of moving, but it's hard to quantify these bigger candles right now. Waiting for better opportunity. Be interested to see if we break yesterday's lows. That's where we bounced again today. Yes, it's been installed. Fortunately, it's going to be 2 weeks until I can use it. I don't think there's any other major reports. I don't think those reports tomorrow are anything big. Getting some clicking here. Still downtrending on the SMA line. Meh. Be another shot on another day. We've proved that this, works more often than not. So, feeling more confident in it. And this is like the third time now in the last week that I try to provide entertainment value. People tune in to see this strategy, and I've screwed it up in one way or another the last three times. All three times would have been profitable, and I've somehow messed it up. I'm going to take a quick 90-second break while you watch my Sharevision promo. MightyOxTrading is proud to announce a return to the Sharevision.com platform Sunday through Thursday evenings at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time starting May 9th. We'll be trading the Asia session live. For those of you unaware, Sharevision is a startup company that bills itself as the first dedicated streaming platform for the world of finance and trading. They have channels for some of the big boys like Bloomberg and Bazinga, plus streamers of crypto, forex, and futures trading. Back in February, they contacted me and asked if I was interested in streaming on their platform, and they would pay me for each daily stream I do. In mid-April, there was a little hiccup, and I stopped streaming on their platform. But I'm happy to announce that that hiccup is over, and we will go back to 5 evenings a week. So here's the new streaming schedule. This edition does not affect our morning streams on YouTube. We will still be here 5 mornings a week. Just now we have evening streams as well. In order to take full advantage of Sharevision's monetization, I do need 100 followers there. So I'm asking for a favor. Even if you have no interest in trading in the evening, if you could sign up there and follow my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. The link is in the video description posted in the chat and in the video description below. And if you feel like tuning in and watching me trade in the evenings, that would be great too. So now you have 10 opportunities a week to trade with me. And who couldn't use some more ox in their life? Now back to live trading. And we're back. NQ is still trying to come up, and from the bottom, it's now come up 80 points. It doesn't look like 80 points of candles there, does it? But it has. I kind of wish I'd, done this bounce, but I didn't. Gold's popping back up too. BTC though is not bouncing. Sometimes when NQ bounces, BTC will bounce as well. They often travel together, but oh wait, that's a daily chart. Maybe it is bouncing. It's trying. Curious to see how low it's gonna go. I don't have any BTC. I do have SHIB. SHIB made a nice bounce. A lot of clicking. There's a whole lot of clicking going on. So is anyone else doing any trading yet? Are we waiting for the bell? About 21 minutes. Copper's kind of leveled out. Copper also came down. Wow, copper really came down harsh on the news as well. That was about a $600 candle and continued down. Oh wow, look at the UltraBond. This is where we were when I came on. This is where our low was. That has bounce, but wow, that's quite the move down as well. That move started even before the news. Let me look at that on a 1 minute chart. Wow. So this is UltraBond on the 1 minute chart. From here down to here. That's a $3,000 move. Yep, it is kind of crazy. Crazy, crazy. Crude. Even Crude didn't like the news. Although it's now recovered. Crude's chart. So here was the news. Pop down. Up, down. So this would have been a beautiful move to catch as well. Back up to the SMA line. Rode it down. Back up. This would have been a great long signal right here. It's going up over a point. So NQ is now bounced by 120 points. Gold's bounced by about 12. Pull back here. 16, 18 points. Definitely gonna be interested to see which way we go at the open. Will people be buying at a discount or they be selling off the news? Who knows? Oh. To the 3 new subscribers, thank you for joining us. Happy to have you. If you haven't already, feel free to say hello in the chat. Fortunately, YouTube did not send me notifications of who you were. Just see that the numbers have gone up by 3. Laughter. It did send me a notification for you. Thank you for subscribing and joining the herd. We pulled back here by about 25 points on the NQ. Right back up by 17 though. Sorry about that. I'm back now. Wow. 1,800 bucks in 7 seconds. That's a pretty good hourly rate. Yeah, it is, Matt. Let's see. 1876 in 7 seconds. It's $268 a second. $16,000 a minute. $964,000 an hour. NQ clicking up here big time. Long signal firing there. 10 minutes before the, well, 11 minutes before the bell. Continues clicking up. I'm going to try another quick scalp. Ooh. Oops, on MNQ, not NQ. Do something didn't look right there. Quick 10-point scalp on ETF. Oh, wow. Or not? Huh, not sure what happened there. Okay, whatever. It did not freeze up for me or Matt. Did it freeze up for you, Terry? There's a potential for that, especially if you're running on a computer that has lower amounts of CPU and RAM. That's what I wanted to check. Excuse me. Pardon me. I apologize. What kind of specs does your computer have, Terry? How much RAM do you have? NinjaTrader can be a resource hog. Yeah, I mean, if you have an older computer with a low amount of RAM, John, I tried my strategy, but I didn't have it set up right. I forgot to install the updated version of the strategy for NinjaTrader, but Matt caught caught the strategy, used the strategy that I normally use, and caught $1,800. I could have caught $1,800, but I didn't have the new strategy installed, and I used a limit order instead of a market order. So I could be up $2,000 or so now, but instead, yeah, I'm not. So we have recovered now by 160 points on this grind up. About 5 minutes to the bell. Matt has a video of him catching the move the same way I should have. He's posted here. Matt, post the video again if you don't mind. because I don't feel like scrolling all the way back to try and find it. Oh, I found it. Never mind. Here's Matt catching $1,800 in 7 seconds. Nope. Nope. Matt, you post the video because it's giving me this long YouTube link. Or maybe I'll just click on it and get the link that way. That'd be smart. There you go. That's the video of Matt catching that move with the strat he wrote based on my idea. Now we are about 3 minutes to the bell. In that 3 minutes, be a great time to hit that like button. I appreciate it. NQ's pulled back some here to the SMA line. 257 down to 228. It's about a 30-point pullback. Trying to send a short signal here, but obviously we won't take that here. So we're going to switch over to the 5 and the 1 minute charts here on ES and NQ. It's not a 5 minute chart, it's a 15. There we go, there's the 5 minute. We'll watch the open. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Crude desk opening. Crude's moved up nicely since the desk opened. Wow, like 140 ticks. Okay, 45 seconds until the bell. And ding, 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 a ding dong, ding, 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 ding dong. Uh, there we go. So not much happening here on NQ or ES yet. Tick strike showing that Tesla, Google, and Apple's heading down. So I believe we could went short here and been safe. Only 8 points down so far. There we go. Sounding like a load of popcorn in my ear. How hard it is to get popcorn out of your ear. Nothing exciting yet. ES has moved a half a point. And there's now NQ's going up. Wow. And up it's gone. 55, 63, 69. 72, 74. 88. 88 points on this 1 minute candle. Total of 57. It's pulling back a little bit here. Slow down again. We're back up over 300. So as we've come up 200 points in the last hour. No, less than an hour. Now we're pulling back a bit. And now silence. So a quick burst there and then nothing. We're up 35 points since the bell. It's pulled back by 40 points off the high. And more. Now it's only 17 points. Big pullback. Very indecisive here. Short now. It's pulled back by 35 points on this candle. So we went up a bunch and then right back down, and now it looks like we're heading downward. Back below 200 after we were up to 320. So we pulled down 100 points. This has been quite the movement. And definitely dangerous territory right now. Let's see what everything else is doing. Gold got a sideways. ES course. Crude still trying to trend up. Natural gas, nice trend up. Russell, of course, down. Copper to the SMA line. I jumped on a trade here on the Gauntlet account. I just jumped out of it. Got a little something out of it. I jumped out too early. Wow. Oh no, maybe not. Definitely jumpy, trying to see if I can give back here. Oh, yep, I'm going to give it all back. Maybe not. There we go. There we go. Jumped out again. Again, too early. Oh, maybe not. Seems to be struggling at 150. Let's see. I'm not even sure what I got out of those two trades. Let me look. I was down $80 on the Gauntlet account. Let's see where I'm sitting now. Sitting 190. So between those two trades, I've gone up $270. Okay, Matt and whoever else was advocating it, I really do like Tick Strike. I would not have jumped on those trades without hearing that clicking confirmation. I am now positive in all three accounts today. Ooh, I did get out just at the right time. Big 45-point move up. Hey, Southside player. Welcome. Haven't seen you in a couple days, I don't think. Thank you, Zabak. Hello, B. Livingston. Almost done, as in you've hit your profit target today? Or how you doing? Sorry to hear that, Oceanside. We'll get it back. So quite the swing here now if we look in the last hour or so. Now obviously we're up here right before the news. Fell 250 points, regained 220 of it, and now gave back 150 of it. Hello, Gary 12. Yeah, never fun, but it's part of trading. You know, no one wins everything every time. If trading was easy, everybody would do it. But I have every confidence that you can get that money back, Oceanside. Oceanside, forget. Are you trading in an evaluation or a funded account, or do you have your own brokerage account? Big move up here on a Q. 65.1 minute candle. Wow, look at that. These candles are just absolutely amazing. Amazing. Wow, 89, 91. ES, 18-point candle there. The third ward, sorry. I don't know. I never really learned options, so I can't say one way or the other. Tried to learn options, never understood the Greeks. I don't know of any of them that fund options. There we go. That's a business idea for when I get rich. I can make an option funding company. So he can trade options with somebody else's money after passing an evaluation. Just like I do futures. All out war. Whipped in, is it a bad way? Are you on losing end here, war, or what's going on? Honestly, the safest thing to do right now until this figures out what it wants to do might be to stay out. Yes, we do. Hey, Lost Tribes. Gold's still grinding up. It's back above 1850. And we're back above 300 on NASDAQ. How's the morning going, Rebecca? 50 Sunni, what's wrong? Welcome, Firestarter. In another trade here, jumped in thanks to Tick Strike. Look at this go. Oh yeah. rocking and rolling. Okay, pulled out. Hit my trailing stop. Give me a second to figure out how much that was. We were at, oops, 190. Now we are at 390. That was a $200 trade. We're now at $390 today on the Gauntlet account. Hey, RJ. Good morning. Mr. Ace, have you gotten 2 points yet? Oh, no, citizen. What happened? That's Crude doing. I need to keep a better tabs on Crude. I admit that. This move up here on Crude is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. 102.87 up to 105.49. Wow, that was about 250 ticks. That would have been excellent. Oh, great job, Ace. Wow, loud, loud, loud. Loud in my ear, heading up. Hit that 358 area that RJ was talking about before. It's hanging right in that area. And burst through it. Up to uh, up to 399 that quick. This is a 50.1 minute candle. 53. And we're back above 400. It's now a 65 point candle up to 421. Amazing velocity here. Calming down here about 430. Oops, that was a stupid mistake. Pulling back here some though. Just kind of watching. Gold pulling back here as well. All the crickets stopped in my ear. And there's the crickets again. We're in a TCP trade that's not going my way. And I got stopped out. Crap. Now only up 14.50 on the day. TCP. Got in too late on that. The cricket stopped. Trying to grab something on the TCP, and I just can't get momentum there. And that's my funded, and that's what I really needed. So we're up to 470. Gotten up to 478. Pulled back to 449. Let's pull back here. That was a 37.5 point candle. Crude kind of leveling out. Copper, really nice move up here too as well. It's a $1,000 move right there. Natural gas is kind of wavy. Oops, short signal there on NQ. Not in a place that I like it by any stretch of the imagination. pulling back. So, I mean, this is how fast this is moving. We've come down. Oh my God, really? We've come down 100 points in 5 minutes. Amazing velocity right now. Tick strike saying go short. But I want to. It's at that 358 level that RJ is talking about. SMA line. And we're right at settlement as well. Gold's also sending a short signal. I got, if I had followed that first short signal, that next candle would have been 37 points. That'd been awesome. So we're at the SMA line. A little bit of a bounce here on the SMA line. Up by 22 points. Funny how bounces are different at different time of the day. Like, there's a 33 point small bounce here. If that would have happened in the evening, I would say, wow, look at this huge bounce. Just hanging there on the SMA line now. Everybody got quiet. Hanging right around this area that RJ was talking about, this 358 area. And the settlement area. Just kind of watching and waiting here now as we hit the 10 o'clock hour. Stream for another hour. See if we can add to our totals. Market's taking a small breath here. As we're a tad sideways. Now we're moving down. 44-point candle down. And right back up. 15 points back up. Well, maybe not. Pushing back down. So we're down to 313. We broke through that 358 level for now. Back below settlement as well. So let's try to come back up to it. Oop. And back up to settlement. And back above that. Wow. It's okay. A little bit of confusing price action here. Just fine. Crude sideways. Natural gas is heading downward. Yep. Now we're getting clicking up big time. So back up above 400. Or we were for a second. And back down. So back. And now we're back under that 350 level. So these are just incredible moves in just a minute or two. We head up 60 points, back down 50 points. Kind of insane. Insane in the membrane. Definitely a battle zone. Which way will it go? Life is a battlefield. $361. Staying below the SMA line right now. Quiet on tick strike. Yep, now we're starting to get short popping. In this trade on MNQ on the TCP, looking for this move down, catch this move down. There we go. That's what I need to see. No, I want to see red. I just want to see straight red. Not liking the looks of that. Wow, it's gonna come all the way back. No, maybe not. Crap, I was up $50 and it's gonna come up to stop me out. Yep. Wow. So now I'm down today on the TCP. Crap. Should have took the $50 profit. I'm not learning my lesson and taking the little chunks I need for that account. I'm gonna end up blowing that funded account. I ended up quitting this whole thing. Frustrated. So now I'm down 1050 on the day. Not horrible. But I need to get that TCP back so I can actually make money off of it. There we go. So we got down. I missed a big part of the move. That big 82-point candle down. Tried to get in on the scraps. It looks like it still wants to head down. Tick strikes back to being quiet. Excuse me for a minute. I need to bring up a chart to show somebody something on there in the trade Discord. Excuse me 1 second. Ah, stupid alerts. Excuse me 1 second. Okay, back to our regular scheduled charts. Oh, now we're getting clicking up. Another move back up. 54, 60, 61. And we're back up to the settlement area, to the 358 area. This is a very big range, but a range nonetheless. But it is a slightly downtrending move, even with these big pop-ups. It's very hard to trade right now. Let's see. Crude also, big move down there on crude, 23 ticks. But it's kind of rangy right now as well. Copper's kind of rangy. Gold's grinded down. And Q back down to 300. Wow. And now we're clicking up again. Back up to 335. Long signal firing there on NQ. Don't really like it there. Still trying though. The last two candles were 60 points. No, I'm sorry, 65 points. Watching, watching. Waiting, waiting, watching, waiting, waiting, watching. Pull back, 21 points. There's a break back below the SMA line. It really, 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 really likes this area. Must have a good homeowners association. Craziness here, above 400. Trying. Nope. There we go, moving up. It's a nice move. Struggling around 417, 418. Oh, I'm in a trade here on the TCP. Out. Again, it pulled back. Got a little bit of profit on that, I think. I'm now back up 250 on TCP. A lot of signals firing there. Or up to 416. So with commissions, I'm slightly down on the day on the TCP. Settling back down. Trying to catch one of these big moves with the TCP. That'd be really, really nice. So far, that has not happened. The SMA line's almost completely straight. Look, just a slight upward tilt. All these candles are, I mean, almost all are 20 points or above. $36-point candle here. And then it fades down by 12. Definitely a battle today. They can't decide which way they want to go. Trying to come down again. Gold popped up here, pulling back again. Sending a short signal there. Dude, bottom wick there on that 1 minute candle there for NQ. Trying again. Not gonna work. Doesn't. Yep. Stop me out. Okay. Time for me to stop playing with the NQ or MNQ with the TCP at this point. Was working. Now it's not. Now I went back by 22 bucks. I can't get momentum on it, and I'm always gonna be stuck at this level if I can't figure out something. Okay, but at what point? I mean, like it popped up to all the way up to 429 here. So what level is it no longer hovering around? I mean, obviously it pulled back all the way down, back down to the 358 area. But at what levels do you feel it's safe to enter a trade? Out ticking. Yeah. Up, down, up, down. Now even the candles are starting to get small. Remind you folks that I'm on Sharevision every evening, 7:45 Eastern Time. Trade for 2.5 hours or so there, sometimes 3, sometimes 2 if it's really slow. Looking to try and get up to 100 followers there so I can get the full monetization that they're offering me. If you wouldn't mind signing up over there and following me, I really appreciate it. Even if you don't like to trade in the evenings, I'd just love to have you as a follower. And of course, every morning here on YouTube and sorry, no more Twitch, just YouTube. Oh, I forgot about crude oil inventories. That would have been nice to play. Crude oil inventories. Nice move down. 104 down to 104.71 all the way down to 103.88. That would have been beautiful to play. I got to start remembering crude oil inventories. NQ popping downward. Not really that big of a deal. Smaller. So that was a interesting move down. 32 points. Sending short signals on both, but I don't like it there. The bands are still kind of trending upwards. Give me a second. Oops. Back down to 334. Popped right back up. Loud clicking in my ear again. And it's right back to 375, 380. Big loud noises in my ear. Just trying to break back above 400 again. And back. And back down. And back down. Gold popping up there as well. No, I do not. I just have NQ and like 4 or 5 of the companies: Google, Amazon, Tesla. I can add that. Although tomorrow's the last day I can use Tick Strike. Broke above 400. Nope. Rejected off 400. Let's try it again. Failing again. Got up to 411 on the candle 2 candles ago. Just a candle in the wind. Oh yeah, I could do that. Still sideways. Sideways, sideways, gold. That gold would have been a good signal to take. Maybe I need to not be so fixated on NQ right now. Gold and crude would have been good to take. Now hearing some knocking. Knock, knocking on NQ's door. About 15 minutes left on the stream, unless something exciting starts happening. We'll go longer. But right now, we've just been stuck in this range forever. Just a big range instead of a small range. Back above 400. You see those bands are kind of contracting though. They're getting closer together. Sending a long signal there. Just I don't know. And I'm not. It's the long signal went away. See it? I mean, it's popping up and then immediately pulling back. Kappa. Trying to pull up after a grindy pullback. And right back down. Big 25-point candle down. And right back down toward 358. Wow, 35-point candle down. 40 points. Short signals trying to fire now on NQ. Again, still stuck in this range. Remember, never want to try and force a trade just because you're sitting here absolutely bored in front of a live audience. Not sure how many people actually find themselves in situations like that. That said, I just took a short, and it's going to turn against me. And I'm going to wipe out my gains for the day. There we go. Nope. Maybe. Gets back under. I'm going to go for a quick 2 or 3 points. It's going to spank me. Oh, there we go. There we go. I just took a quick scalp there. Did not feel like it's going to break. If it does, well, that's good. But let's see what I got out of that. I'm not even sure. What was I at? I only got 40 bucks out of it, but it was 40 bucks up for. Uh, see, and then now it's continuing to go down. So I gotta get state. Well, maybe not. It's still wishy-washy there. So 430 now on the gauntlet account for the day. Not upset about that. It's the kind of scalps I need to do on the TCP. Just quick. But yep, we're coming down now. So let's see if I should have stayed in. Sure, certainly looking like it. Yeah, I should have. Well, I didn't have a chance to even bring up the chart, but I just grabbed another $100. Up to 530 now on the Gauntlet account. And now it's coming down hard. Just broke 300. So I'm up $530 today on the Gauntlet account. Oh, big move down here. So yeah, I just cost myself a lot of money by not staying in that trade. 37 points down. There's the breakdown. This is what I needed on the TCP. You know, that was a quick 100 points down, or no, 70 points down. These scalps I'm doing, I honestly, I would not be having the guts to do them without tick strike. So I definitely can see the value in this. Oh yeah. Now that said, once again, if I had just followed my trading plan and grabbed these short signals, I would also be well in the money. There was no reason for me not to grab those there. The the we were already downtrending on the SMA line. Yes, we have been rangy, so that was the only thing. I mean, that was what kind of kept me out, the ranginess. But we were downtrending, I think. Maybe we were uptrending. I can't tell. Why do I have two separate lines there? Yeah, we were downtrending, I think. Now I can't tell. Too many indicators. We're definitely downtrending for that second one. But yeah, I do really like this tick strike. So, we're getting close to the end of the stream. A few more minutes. Remember that I am on Sharevision tonight, 7:45 Eastern Time, to trade the Asia session. Really like you to join me there, even if it's just to follow me there. And then back here tomorrow morning, 7:30 Eastern Time. We have some more news coming out tomorrow. I don't think it's going to be as big as the CPI report, but always fun to trade the news. Start spreading the news. It's trying to come back down. Pop back up there. Our low that moved down was 276. We're about 288 right now. Just trying to get back above 300 now. Still jumpy. These are still decent sized candles. But not as big as we were seeing. 9, 6, 10, 7. This is a 17 point back up. It's hanging right around this between 300 and 290 right now. We'll hang for just a couple more minutes just to see if there's another short to be had here. I don't think there is right now, but let's just watch. Maybe I'm hearing long clicking. Uh, RJ, I can give you the direct link. That should take you right to me. Awesome. Thanks, RJ. Thank you, thank you. Let's see here. It might be trying to come back down. Awesome. Back down to 290. Looks like it wants to break low. Let's see. Hearing a little bit of clicking. Nothing like popcorn, but it's really excited. More like a rabbit woodpecker right now. Can woodpeckers get rabies? Questions I'll have to ponder later. Trying this here up. It's gonna bite me. I'm about to get back a bunch of my profit. Maybe not. There we go. Yep. Oh, look at that. I closed it there. Boom. That's a good way to end. Hold on. Give 1 second and I'll tell you what that was. It looks like I got out at the right time. You see that green candle popping up. Yeah. Now up $760 on the day, so that was a $230 win. So that's a great way to end the day. Over the last 2 days now, I'm up over $1,700 on the Gauntlet account. So, great way to end the stream, I think. I do want to thank everyone for joining me today. Catch me on Sharevision tonight, or catch me back here on YouTube tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat place. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. And we will catch you next time. Have a great day, everyone. Bye. I hope you enjoyed today's live stream. If you did, I'll love if you hit the thumbs up button. Remember, we do stream every morning on YouTube and Twitch from 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. and every evening on Sharevision from 7:45 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. and every Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. Also, I'd love to have you follow me on social media. We're on Twitter at MightyOxTrading, Instagram at MightyOxTrading, and Reddit at r/oxmarkettrading. Have a great day.